Hey, what is going on? What the heck? Okay, so if you're watching this on the replay, you need to understand something real quick. I don't know what I'm doing. This is brand new to me. This is my first ever live stream, and I'm going to be talking about my favorite stocks in every sector, plus a few Q&A questions that came through in the community chats. But you guys, holy mackerel. Roger, my guy, says he's here. Hey, can you guys hear me? Is this working? Like, is it okay? I need a little feedback. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. I want to know if this is working. Sounds all right. Sounds all right? So you're good. You can hear me? Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Hey. Yes, okay. Look at me go. That's hilarious. But okay, so before I hop into these questions, because here I am, okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat literally anything. I wrote everything down because I didn't want to miss any questions that y'all left me. So I'm going to answer these questions. And then, like, whatever you guys want to put up in the chat, I mean, we're just here to kind of vibe it out and hang out and see how it goes. Like I said, I plan on trying to do a live stream once a weekend. And as I say that, I need to check myself because next weekend I'm probably not. Next weekend is probably not it for me. But I think I will most likely do it on every Saturday or Sunday after next weekend. So that's like the game plan. We're going to have to see how it goes. We're going to have to see what happens. But just a disclaimer for y'all. Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Okay. Sounds like you guys can hear me. Sweet. Okay. So the first question, not the first question, but one of the questions I got was, what were my favorite stocks, or what are my favorite stocks in every sector? And I have to be honest with y'all. There's a couple sectors that are boring as hell. I don't have really a favorite in a couple of them. I picked one just so I could have an answer for you, but some of them are boring to me, and I don't know why, but you guys always know you could do one during the week and buy some stocks like Roger's finest, my boy. You're probably right. But here's the thing, like, I work a full-time job right now. So the problem with that is I would be at my office and I wouldn't be able to, like, do this if I did it live and bought stocks. It'd have to be on the weekend. That's really the issue here. Stock drip, hey, Carla's here, lunch break. I would have to do it on my phone, though. I don't know how. I mean, I guess I could. I could do it on my phone. But I just feel like that's kind of like, I don't know, maybe. Cool, respect from Germany. What's up, Germany? Deutschland? Auf Wiedersehen? My grandpa taught me some German, but I forgot it all, so sorry about that. Let me go to my mic real quick on my computer and adjust something. I think, is this better? Is it too loud? If I'm blowing out your eardrums, please let me know. Because this is new to me. I haven't used this yet, ever. Sorry if that's loud. Okay, so I have that going on. All right. So, what up, my guy? Been a long time. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing, I'm hanging. Let's just put it that way. I'm hanging. I was doing really well the last few days while, is it Dogecoin? You guys come at me. I don't know. Okay. I don't know crypto like that. Acting like I'm some sort of crypto master. I don't know. But it was giving me some gains. That's all I know. But the problem is I held it and now I'm down quite a bit. But diamond hands, I guess, is what they say. All right, let's get into it, okay? The first, any new purchases? Actually, yeah, but I'm actually going to be doing the video where I tell you guys what I bought, like the week after next. I think. Where are we in the month? Yeah, the week after next. I'm going to upload that normal one. So here's the deal. I'm going to answer this first question. Okay, it came through on the community post that I posted, and it was asking me my favorite stocks in every sector. So communication, Verizon. Okay, as of right now, as of this recording, I mean, I'm a girl, we're emotional, our favorite things change probably realistically twice a day. That's not a lie. That's not a lie. But as of right now, these are my favorites. So communication is going to be Verizon. Easy for me to pick that one. Okay, and I'm looking at my notes, like I told you. Okay, it's notes. AT&T, the Divvy King. See, here's the thing with AT&T. The dividend, fantastic. Love it. Dividend can't really get any better. Problem with AT&T for me personally, I don't use AT&T. So that's one thing. The second thing, and I don't know why I feel this way because my grandma's good friend worked for AT&T. So whenever I think of AT&T, I just think of like old people, old news, old stuff. And I feel like Verizon is really more with it. And that's just a personal thing that I feel. And Verizon's dividend is great. So I feel like you can't go wrong with the two. Yeah. I just AT&T is cool and all that dividend I love, but if I'm looking at the entire company, it's Verizon for me. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else. Like that's really it. And then let's see, consumer discretionary. We had a tie for this one. So discrumer, what the heck? Discrumer, girl. Discrumer, I said it again. Okay, so consumer discretionary is gonna be a tie between Lowe's and McDonald's. You guys know how I feel about Lowe's. Like I can't talk about it enough. I truly can't. If you see me looking over here, it's because I'm checking my mic to make sure I'm not blowing out your eardrums, because we don't want that. Okay, we definitely don't want that. Okay, it's between Lowe's and McDonald's because you know how I feel about Lowe's. I haven't really talked about how much I really like McDonald's, but I do. The problem with McDonald's is I just don't know. And here's the thing. Fast food's addicting as hell. Sometimes all you want is some McNuggets with the sauce, the sweet and sour, and the ranch specifically, because that is banging. And you want to have a good time. And you want to have french fries. And you want to have a milkshake. And like, you treat yourself to that. And so for that reason, I love McDonald's because people want to treat themselves. Like, it is what it is. It's a bit of an addiction, okay? It is. It's a bit of an addiction, and I feel as though sometimes I might be taking advantage of people's addictions. But the thing is, like, I just feel like as a business, it makes sense. Like, McDonald's makes sense to me. Yeah. Okay. If you guys have not had a McDonald's iced coffee, I'm looking at you right now. Like, you have got to, after the stream, get in the car, go get one. It is, I don't know if there's anything better, truly. I'm really not sure. I'll splurge, I'll get a Starbucks maybe once a weekend, like on a Sunday, every 2 or 3 weeks. But the McDonald's hazelnut iced coffee with some cream, a little bit of sugar, it does it for me. So it's really, I'm torn between the two. And I feel like in my head, they serve such different markets. So the fact they're in the same sector is a little bit like, what? Because I see more Lowe's. Like, I honestly see Lowe's and I think of real estate. And that's why I like Superstar. Oh, hell. Remember when they had that? To be honest, I would watch that movie and it would make me want McDonald's. And I know it was supposed to do the opposite. But for me, no. Why not Home Depot versus Lowe's? So that's a great question. Okay, so the reason I shouldn't say I don't like Home Depot, but the reason I like Lowe's more is I think it's geared towards homeowners. And I feel like Home Depot is geared toward like contractors and businesses. And so for me, when I look at it and I think about these shows like Fix or Flipper or the year 2020 and when we all stayed home, people wanted to redo their home. And the average homeowner is not going to call a contractor and get his team in there to totally redo their house. I just feel like Lowe's is more consumer centric, whereas Home Depot, in my personal opinion, is more business and contractor oriented for like hardcore investors who are fixing or flipping homes, like 50 homes a year or what have you. So that's kind of my take on that. A lot of people love HD. It's a great one, just not for me. I pick Lowe's over that every day. But the consumer discretionary, it's the tie between McDonald's and Lowe's. I can't pick just one. I really like those. What about Starbucks? Okay, here's the thing with Starbucks. I see Starbucks like a Gucci. It's a luxury for most people. Most people go there every damn day and they really shouldn't because they paying too much money and they shouldn't be doing that. But I look at Starbucks, it's more of an experience than it is about the coffee. Like, you go to McDonald's, you pay 99 cents, you're getting a good cup of Joe. You go to Starbucks, you pay $5, you're getting the vibes of the coffee shop, you're getting the cool branding, you're getting all that cool, like, luxurious feel. And that, to me, is what makes people want to have it all the time and spend money they probably shouldn't be spending to go get it, if that makes sense. That's where I'm at with that. So I think Starbucks has that luxury brand to it, and I think people are addicted to status, and I think that's why they succeed. And they have the internet and TikTok and all these people out here doing all these dang drinks and bugging the heck out of these Starbucks employees, and they get marketing, and people want to go do all that. So I think Starbucks is more of the brand than the product. And I think McDonald's just has products people like for cheap. And like that's going to get most of the business. But I think Starbucks is a bougie brand, but it works. If you feel bougie, you go to, see what I'm saying? If you feel bougie, you go to Starbucks. You go to Dunkin' if you want. Yeah, go to Dunkin'. Okay, here's a pro tip, Dunkin' Donuts, the hash browns. I'm telling you, hash browns are it at Dunkin'. Hash browns are it. Get them hash browns. They're little tokens of just, they're so good. I lived on Dunkin's when I went to college. Lived on it. Large iced coffees by the day. All right, let's move on to consumer staples. Woo. If you should already know this answer of mine, but it's Pepsi. Consumer staples is going to be Pepsi, hands down. Obsessed. I think it tastes better than Coke. Coke's been rubbing me the wrong way lately. Okay, I think Coke is obviously secure and stable and it's a great dividend paying company, but Pepsi for me has way more going on for it. Plus the balance sheet, the financials, all that stuff to me looks better for Pepsi. They have more products, options, bada bing, bada boom, they got it going on. So easy one for me, that one's Pepsi. This next one. Coke, I would like more if they owned a food brand. Exactly. If Coke whip out some dang, like, if Coke could whip out some chips, maybe a dip, maybe hummus, shoot, I don't know, something. But we can only live off Diet Coke and beverages and all that kind of sport drink. It's good, but it ain't, the growth for me isn't, it's not there. It's not there. Pepsi, Will know. You know. Yeah, Pepsi has it. I think Pepsi tastes better. But here's the deal, like I drink Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke. I don't really drink regular. And I was a Diet Coke person forever. Then I got, transformed. I got converted. And now I'm a Diet Pepsi drinker. And I think it tastes way better than Diet Coke, in my personal opinion. But we're going to move on to energy. And this is one that I don't know. Like energy is boring. This is the first one of a few that I feel are extremely boring. But the thing is, I only think I have like 1 or 2 in my portfolio, if I'm thinking about this correctly, and it's ONOK. ONOK. You guys know I don't know how to pronounce things. I really don't. OKE would be the ticker. But I'd have to pick that. Why? Because I own it. It's in my portfolio. It pays me almost $20 for dividend payments. And I haven't looked into a lot of energy, if I'm being frank. I just haven't. So I'd have to pick them. Trash trucks, Western New York. What did I miss? Freddie, you're cool. AT&T is very good dividend. Yeah. No, you're right. Pepsi Max is nice. They doing things. I like my favorite, cherry. Any type of cherry. Cola, any type of Diet Coke cherry, Diet Pepsi cherry, Pepsi Max cherry. I'm a sucker for a good cherry Coke. And when I say Coke, I mean, you know what I mean. Cherry soda, but soda's weird. Who says soda? Okay, so energy, financials. Oh, you guys, I own a lot of financials. I'm just gonna put it out there. I would have to say American Express and Discover they're tied for me. I think it would be American Express if I had to pick one, and only one. I think I'd lean towards Amex. I've talked about Amex before. I think it goes back to the brand. I think it goes back to their services, the customer service. I think it goes back to just, there's something about American Express. They've just got it down. It's kind of like a Starbucks to me. Like American Express, when you open it, they got the black card, they got the platinum, they got the gold. They're marketing to a different kind of level. And they're marketing towards the feeling of what you have when you open up one of their cards or whatever. You gotta be Discover. Yeah, Discover is a very close second. Discover has given me some dope returns, I could tell you that. I keep wanting to add more, but I feel like it just keeps grinding up. And I'm like, can we have a pullback here? Can we have something here? It's been cranking. And so it's been cranking and it's been nothing but good for me. So, but American Express, I think long term, especially because it's so related and integrated with businesses, I feel like when we start having more business travel, I think it's going to be even better than it was before. Healthcare, you already know my answers. You already know my answer about to be J&J. Healthcare for sure. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but you know how I feel about J&J. It's like its own ETF in the healthcare sector, in my personal opinion. AbbVie pays that good dividend, but Johnson & Johnson is just it's too much. I mean, it's not too much. Like it's too good. 39 a share. Yeah, exactly. I don't even know what I picked it up at, to be honest with you. Let me look. Let me pull up my portfolio, because I honestly, what did I pull it up at? I want to say it was similar, maybe 40 or something. Let me check. Let me see. Discover. Yep. 5 shares at 49.52. So it's kind of hard for me to be like, you want me to pay what now? You want me to pay what now? Oh, $100. Oh my God. If it came under 100 though, I'd scoop. Yeah. Yeah, here's the deal. I bought most of all of my big positions in March, April, May. Like, I got in at the best time possible to start investing because I bought at the bottom of the bottom. Yeah, like, not that I wish that we have that again, but low-key, I wish that we have that again because, I mean, it's all relative, though. Like, I bought what I could buy, you know? I bought what I could buy, and I got in when I could get in. So it is what it is. But, yeah, J&J, to me, is just, it doesn't get a lot better than J&J, truly. Like, like I said, they're their own healthcare ETF, and we're going to leave it at that. All right, industrials now. You guys already know. Yeah, you already know. It's waste management for me. The biggest company. It's just they dominate. They dominate. They pay me a good dividend. They're going strong. They're gonna grow. I think there's crazy opportunity for them. So I'm gonna keep that simple with waste management. Yeah, stop. You know, it's waste management all the dang way. We all pray for the dip. Next dip, I'm playing options. Now that I know I'm doing. I hear you. Options can get pretty freaking awesome. When I was doing day trading every morning, I can't really do that now just because work. But when I did, I day traded options, and I had some days where I made like with one contract in literally 30 seconds, I made $100, $80, $90, $75. But on the days it went south, let me tell you, she went south real fast. Waste management had a dividend increase on their payout as well. You know what? Waste management out here sleeping. You people are sleeping on waste management. People truly, no one really. Okay, I shouldn't say that. People do talk about waste management, but I feel like they really don't hype it up enough. They're not doing it justice. So I don't know. I'm just saying that's hands down my favorite industrial. Probably will be for a very long time. What else do I got? Info technology, which I think is just technology, right? I mean, come on. And that's obvious. That's obvious. That's Apple. That's Apple for me. I have music going on here. What? Why did it? Anyway, it's Apple. You guys know how I feel about Apple. And you guys, I'm about 40% on waste management. They're slow and steady. That's what I'm saying. Like slow and steady, you guys wins the damn race. I don't care. Okay, here. You guys, I have been in a little bit of a hissy, and not so much a hissy directly related at people, but if you watch like my last video, you know where I'm feeling with a lot of people out here. So I just wanted to emphasize like the long game, because it's so crucial that we understand this is a long game. Like we can't buy 50. I mean, if you can, cheers. I mean, do your damn thing, but like I can't buy $50,000 worth of whatever on a Tuesday morning. Like, knock it off. Just stop it. Just stop it. Ugh. Or like $20 million. Here's my $20 million portfolio. Like, knock it off. Just bought 1,000 shares. Yeah, like, I woke up this morning and I had like $1 million I didn't know what to do with, so I just bought Google stock. Just knock it off. Waste connections. I don't know what that is. I gotta be honest. I don't know what that is. Microsoft person. A lot of people are Microsoft people. I respect Microsoft. It's just I personally don't use it. Like, I think it's great. I think the company is going to be amazing. I think it is amazing. I think it's going to grow to really amazing things. But I personally am an Apple person through and through, and there's really no changing my mind on that. I use Microsoft like at work and stuff, and like they have good products. Like we use their systems, but there's just something about when I come home and I know I can get onto my Apple stuff that like there's nothing better for me. Let's see. All right, let's move on. Waste connection, another trash hauler going right on. Yeah. Here's the thing, like, if you ask me it and it's like I literally don't know what it is, probably not. I mean, in my personal opinion, if I don't know what a thing is, I'm not gonna really invest or pick it as my favorite. Just because if it doesn't have that brand recognition, if I haven't heard it before or like whatever, I'm kind of like, what? Who's what? That's who? But you say waste management, like people know what you're talking about. I have Apple Max link today. Max will probably the better value. Apple's overvalued. Yeah, I can see that. I just feel like Apple just gets it. Like, I honestly think their computers are not like anything to write home about. I don't think they're like crazy, like these crazy specs with these crazy processors. I mean, you could get a Windows machine built from the ground up for half the price of a baseline Apple MacBook Pro and get better specs, better performance, better whatever. But I think the room they have to grow that dividend and the room, they're just innovators. And you guys, here's the thing. I'm going to give you a little bit of a, what's the word? Foreshadow? Inside scoop, if you will. A couple, was it a week ago or something? I don't know. But I am starting a series on my channel where I don't really know what I'm going to call it necessarily, but I think it's going to be like the S&P, the plunge, or like the something where I make a video for every single company held in the S&P 500, and I give a quick, and by quick I mean 10 to 15 minutes probably, a quick overview of like what I think about it, the basic numbers about it, because I don't think people are doing that. And to be honest with you, there's holdings in in the S&P that I don't even know exist. So I'm going to do that, and the first video is going to go up next week, and it's going to be all about Apple. Did I get an Apple car or a Tesla? Would I get an Apple car or Tesla? Apple. I think, okay, here's unpopular opinion probably, but I think Tesla cars are the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. Like, I truly believe that with my heart and soul. Like, I just feel like they are hideous. Okay, I shouldn't say hideous. I mean, I've seen some ugly things. You work for Tesla? No way. Wait, what? What do you do at Tesla? I'm dead. I'm dead. Well, tell your boy Elon, he needs to step it up because them cars is ugly. Tesla. Here's the thing. I'll become more interested in Tesla when they do more than just make an electric car. When they're pooping. Oh my God, I said pooping. When they're popping up solar panels on people's homes, when they're putting smart homes all over the nation, then I'll like it. I just feel like it was just it's too much hype, I feel like. And I honestly haven't even looked too far into like the financials or whatever, the whole side of the business. But I feel like I've seen some people talk about it. It ain't all that. It ain't super great. I work on the autopilot team. Oh my. So like if someone puts it on autopilot and runs into the side of the freeway, are you getting sued? Is that you? You did that? Oh my God. That sounds like a liability if you ask me. We make solar tiles too. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Well, start promoting that. Show me something about them solar tiles, because if you want me to just, be all gung ho about these cars, it ain't it for me. I don't know. It ain't it for me. I would pick Apple over Tesla every day. Every day. Let's see. Material, you guys, material sector. What even is a material sector? I mean, honest to God. Who? That ain't it for me. That ain't it for me. I don't know. Material. Am I playing EV? So I have you guys, my Robinhood growth portfolio is kind of where I throw in like my YOLO stuff, like just crap that I just don't. If it went to zero, I'd probably be a little bit heartbroken, but it ain't the end of the world to me. And I do have this company, Stop, SOLO, Solo, and I have about 45 shares now. But I bought it at I think I bought it like $6. I think it was $6 and it's down to like $4. So it's like, I mean, not great. I'm probably going to cap it out at like 75 shares, I would say, and see what happens. But yeah, here's the thing with the growth. Like, I'm such a long-term dividend person. Like, you obviously know this if you're part of the channel and part of the crew. But I'm so long-term and wanting to build that compounding factor that I sometimes forget I have a growth portfolio. Like, if I have an extra $100, $200, $300, I put it into my long-term. I don't even put it into the growth, which I need to do a better job of, in all honesty. But my materials, oh yeah, I think I wrote one down. I don't have any in my portfolio. I don't have any, so let me know. Let your girl know in the comments because I should probably add one or two. Oh no, I literally wrote down like I don't have one, still on the hunt. Like that's literally where I'm at right now. Like I'm not even gonna hide it, not gonna sugarcoat it, not gonna sit here and act like I know what the hell I'm talking about if I talk about materials with all these other people out here acting professional. I don't know. I have to look into it. I don't have a material. BLL. They make glass jars. No, I'm not familiar with it. I don't. No idea. I have no idea what BLL is. None. They make glass jars. Like mason jars? They make like mason jars? Or like vases? Is it a vase or a vase? Someone let me know. CCIV will change its name. Oh, Lucid. Okay. I've heard Lucid. Let me tell you, we've seen some clickbait about Lucid. I can tell you that. That is what I do know, but I don't click on them. Food stocks is my go-to because I love to eat. That's the realest thing I've ever heard in my life. You've never seen ball jars storage? No, I have not. And here's the thing, I'm afraid to Google that. So you're going to have to probably give me some insight on that one because I don't think I want to Google that. That's my personal opinion on that. That's not, yeah, you're going to have to fill me in. Let's move on. Real estate. I mean, Stag and O Realty. But to be honest, I think I lean more towards Stag, I would have to say. Just because of, it's hard. It's hard. O is obviously solid. But I think I pick Stag. I really do. And I think it's because of the whole warehouse industrial space. And I think that's going to be huge going forward because I personally think people will start trying to create their own life and their own business online. And if they have merch or products or whatever they have to store and ship them out of, it's going to be industrials and warehouses. So I think Stag is more appealing to me for future, but I think O Realty is more appealing for me for right now. If that makes any damn sense, I don't know. Utilities, well, Google ball mason jars, just tried it, nothing funny came up. I swear if you're playing me right now. Okay, ball mason jar. Oh, you know what? I gotta be honest with you. I think I have one of them on my kitchen counter. Yep. I think I do. Yeah. No. Okay. No, I know who they are. I know that. I got you. Okay. Is that all they make though? Like one mason jar? They're around 90. Wait, I'm sorry. The stock is $90? What the? UGI for utilities. Okay, here's the thing. My utilities is going to be NEE, next era. I just like the potential. But utilities is another sector where I'm like, boy, I don't know. Materials, industrials, well, not so much industrials, I guess. Materials. What? I saw someone talk about food stocks. UTZ, brand stuff in my watch list. Yeah, UTZ. I like Tattooed Chefs in my growth. I like that one. Food stocks. There's one other one that's literally right on the tip of my tongue. Coke should buy them. Ooh, I like that idea. Your utility is Duke. I want to get on. Yeah, NEE. I'm just feeling it right now. I'm just feeling like the long term. I'm feeling the 10, 20 year vibe from them. I don't know what it is, but I like it. I have some tattooed chef holding for 5 years. Do it. I need to buy more because they've been dropping, and I have not bought in because I forget about that portfolio. Fat brands, yeah, I know that one. These are good. I should be taking those from you guys. Damn. Which one do you like better, AT&T or Verizon? Someone else said I answered that. I think I answered that. Yeah, in the beginning, it's Verizon. Hands down, Verizon. I think Verizon just has a better game plan in the long run. I think AT&T is great for the dividend, but like I said earlier in the broadcast, like I think of old people and like old products, old this, old that, just because my grandma's friend worked for AT&T. So that's what I feel about that. Plant-based foods will only grow bigger and bigger. 100%. 100%. I will not be one of those plant-only people. Ribeye steak is just, ooh, it's too good. It's a penny stock, but it has potential to get bigger. Will, which one are you talking about? Got a very good food company. Like, which one are you talking about? Need to know. I need to know. Okay, I think Tesla's an energy stock too. Tesla, you're not an energy stock until you put something else out besides a car, or at least talk about something else besides your car. You're like one of those weird wannabe cool guys who's like, I got this car, girl. Yeah, look at my car. It's like, okay, but what else? What else you got for me? Like, what else can you provide to me? I mean, I could go to Ford and get a dang car. Can you guys hear that garage? That's annoying. Google the Powerwall Tesla. Okay, here I go. I'm gonna Google it. The Powerwall. Like, here's the thing. Like, I know that they're working on these things, but I have yet to see really anybody talk about it. Like, for the amount of Tesla information I see, for the amount of Tesla car information, car videos, people buying the cars, why is it only that? I mean, yeah, you're focusing on the one product that works, but like at a certain point, if you're evaluating your company at a certain level, you can't just serve me one thing. Like, I know there's behind the scenes things going on here, but nah, you got to give me some more. When you're getting up into those valuations, there's got to be more. You can't rely on one thing, I feel like, personally. And I'm not saying like they don't have more. It's just like no one talks about it. No one. Do you think Apple will successfully come out with a car? 100%. 100%. I think Apple could come out with a plastic water bottle and it would sell out. I think Apple could market and put its logo on anything and it would do well. Would I ever drive? I would drive an Apple car 100%. Because the Apple car is going to integrate with every other Apple thing that I have. So 100%. What do you like better, Chipotle or McDonald's? McDonald's stock. Get you McDonald's stock. They pay a dividend. They're expensive, but they pay a dividend. I think it's better than Chipotle. I mean, personally, I love Chipotle. But I also like McNuggets, so. But McDonald's all the way. What's the name of the company? They use beans. Oh, the company is actually called Very Good Food Company. Well, damn, that's original. That's like naming your dog. I'm gonna buy you. I mean, hey, if you want to buy me a Powerwall from Tesla for my home, I'm not gonna say no to that. You get an employee discount. Like, what's the employee discount? I would be interested to know that. I believe, actually, now that I think about it and you mentioned that, I think they did. Or they do. Did they get rid of it? burrito. I'm dead. I don't know if I'd eat that though. That's kind of nasty. You get $10,000 off the car. So what is that? Like 60 grand then? Aren't they like 70 or something? Are they more than that? I'm still thinking about this McDonald's Chipotle burrito. Like, what the? I've seen Panda Express burritos, I feel like. But nugget burrito, you got a whole different wish if you try to eat that. That's nasty. I don't know about that. Let me see. Okay, 50K. Model 3 is 50. God bless. God bless. I have had Chipotle. Okay, so I got super scared and the food scared myself. Like I was not eating Chipotle. It was over a year. And then I started eating it again. I'm fine. I mean, I think we're a little over the food scare. At least I would hope we're a little over the food scare. I think we're chilling with that. McDonald's fake meat burger. Didn't they have one? Beyond Meat. Didn't they make a burger? Or am I thinking Burger King? Yeah, no. I'm sure they're going to bring that in. I'm sure of it. They're going to have that in there somewhere. 100%. Okay. Real estate I did. Utilities I already did. Oh, I did all the dang sectors. Okay. I'm done with that question. Shoot, that was a long question. Oh, they did. I thought they did, from my inside sources. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was Burger King. I'm pretty sure it's Burger King. All right, so the next question I got on this community thing here was, what am I going to do when I hit 10,000 subscribers? And to be honest with you guys, that currently looks like a far-fetched thing, but to say I haven't thought about it would be a complete lie. I don't know what I would do. I feel like it would be the most lit thing in the world. I feel like I would probably cry. I gotta be honest. I'd probably cry. Is that a celebration? I think it should be. But I'd probably cry. I'd probably treat myself. 10,000 subs, buy a Tesla. Golly. I mean, maybe. No, here's the thing, like what I really want to do. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I would just be so overwhelmed with emotion and like gratitude that like I wouldn't know what to do besides say thank you. So if you have an idea for whenever I hit 10K, like whenever that is, probably at this rate, maybe not this year. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. YouTube's weird like that. Buy 10,000 Dogecoin? I should probably do that. Yeah, why not? I'd do that. I'd buy 10,000 shares of like something that's like a penny. Wait, how much is that? Maybe not. I would do something like that. Less than a penny. I feel that. That'd be kind of fun. I like the Shake Shack burger. BurgerFi. Dang. BurgerFi. I kind of dig that. That's a cool little, I didn't even know that was going on. Y'all are really into it. Y'all really pay attention to the small details. I love y'all for that. Like, I learned so much from every single one of you. Let's see. Yeah, 10K, I don't know. I guess we will cross that bridge when we get to it, whenever that is. Something crazy. I should do something crazy. I mean, that's going to be an unbelievable moment for me, whenever the heck it happens. Okay, what made me want to be a real estate agent? Here's the thing. So I never really had like this big desire to be a real estate agent. My dad got his license and I was working like part-time as a high school softball coach. And I was like, real estate's cool. I like the investing side. I like projects. I like construction. Let me get my license. So I just got it because I had time, really, to be honest with you. I mean, and here's the other thing, like it never hurts to get something like educational wise, like that can service you, like to lean back on, like if everything went out the window for me, I have my real estate license. I could still try to help people buy and sell homes. Like it is never bad to invest in your education. Never. Especially in something like real estate. My Lord, when the ROI on that baby is crazy, there's no limit, never a bad thing to try to get involved with that. My personal opinion. Okay. Warren Buffett likes cherry cola. Yeah, see? There's something about them cherry colas. I'm telling you, it is unbelievable. Clowning around, my guy. What's going on? Welcome. Graham stuff. You guys don't get, like, literally don't even get me started on these guys. Oh, I will go in. And I don't want that. There's just such a bad taste in my mouth with these dudes right now. And it's sad because they're who I watched to get into it. I think we all did. I think that's obvious. But when you're making videos like my $20 million investment portfolio, my Tesla for $70, my this, my that, my huge freaking house in Las Vegas, like, you become unrelatable to a viewer. Like, and I see it all the time. I see it all the time with other, like, kind of content creators. And it's just like, every time I watch, I'm like, why do people still support these people? Like, I need to know. I've stopped watching. I don't click it. I don't click it anymore. I don't really watch any of their stuff anymore because I'm just so turned off by how unrelatable that they have become. It's like, and you know, the crazy thing to me is, like, being a creator on the platform, I know when they title things like that, they're going to get clicks. When they floss on how much, floss, is that a word? When they flex? When they flex what they're buying, how much money they're investing, or do this, that, or the other, is going to get clicks. People obviously want that because people want to be in their position someday. And so I don't hate on that. Like, they're doing what makes them money. And I get that. But the problem is like, they're making so much money on telling people they're making money. Like, it just blows my mind. They really do. And so I just can't support, like, unless they started doing something bigger, like, honestly, I don't even know, donate something, damn, I don't know. Like, I always had this vision of when I finally bought my Toyota Tacoma that I would load it up with, like, granola bars and drive down Skid Row in LA and just, like, make it rain up in there, like, with a bunch of granola bars for all the homeless people. Like, I almost look at it like, how can I just give back? And I feel like they're looking at it like, how can I get more clicks to make more money to have a bigger portfolio in a year to then make another video? Like, I don't know. They become unrelatable. And at that point, for me as a viewer, I don't watch anymore. Because I feel like you're trying to gear the system. You're trying to just do you for you now at this point. And I'm just, like, not here for that. And maybe, you know, obviously they have millions of subscribers between all of them. So it works for them, I guess. Maybe that's what people want. But I just don't ever think that would ever be me. So, yeah. PPCN and Joseph Carlson. I've watched him. I don't know who Joseph Carlson is. Maybe I do. That other guy, though, I watched, like, one or two of his videos. It's extremely educational. So, like, if you want to go there to learn some things, go there and learn some things. You know what I mean? Like, for real, learn some things. I just never really wanted to be like that, like, super I mean, I want to be educational, but, like, I don't want to sit here and be like, the dividend share price is $7. And then the financial balance sheet, when you look at this return and net profit, like, oh, that's just, like, not me. That's not me. I'm more just like, here's what we got going on. Here's what I saw about it. Here's what I like about it. Here's what we're doing. It would be nice to see them give back a little. It's up to them. It's 100% up to them, but it's also up to me as a viewer to support them still or not. And if they're doing things that I don't agree with or I wish they would do different, then I don't gotta watch it. That's it. That's the name of the game. But I get torn. Because I do see what they're doing. I do see that business. I do see them doing very well for themselves, and that's motivating and all that stuff. But on a moral level, it's just too unrelatable at a certain point. I mean, I hate to admit it, but I used to watch the Ace Family, and they motivated the heck out of me, and then they became totally unrelatable with everything they were doing, and now I can't stand them. And I don't want to ever get to a point where I feel like the supporters that I earn and the supporters that support me and the family I've created doesn't even like me anymore because they're like so turned off by me. Like, that would suck. So I think about that. I don't really think about the clicks. I just think about wanting who I serve to like me. And that's really the bottom line. Nice to see a female in the YouTube finance space. That's what I'm saying. Like, where are the girls? Ladies. Oh my gosh, so true. Like, ladies, we have got to step it up here. Like, this is, I don't understand why there's not more of us. I've seen a few. Like, I've seen a few of us. I've seen a few way bigger than me. But I don't know. They just, here's the thing though. The market for this industry, this niche, if you will, dudes. It's dudes. Like, guys invest. Women don't really think about it that often. Because here's the honest to God truth, and I'm gonna just break it down for you. But as a girl, you're not really raised to like think about this stuff. But as a guy, as a man, at least in my personal perspective, you are raised as the breadwinner. You're raised as having that expectation. And so you look for ways to make sure that you're going to be set up in a place that is going to provide for you, your family, your wife, your husband, like whatever it is that you lose. So I think it's a little bit, it's a little different. Women are more like, damn, am I going to have a baby before I'm 35? Can I stay home with that baby? Like, that's really it. And so in the space, like my demographics on this channel, like 80% of you are dudes. That's just because that's who watches this. And so I don't know how to make women feel more into it or get them more into it, but there definitely needs to be more representation of females in the space because I just feel like it's straight up lacking. Like there's no female version of Graham. There's no female version of Andre. They just don't exist. I mean, some are close, but I just don't feel like they exist. And everybody obviously on the platform is who they are. Like obviously there's no one ever is going to be like another Graham, but there's really no female representing that part of it either. So I think that's a huge goal for me is to just be that kind of person and bring awareness to it. And girls, you can get your bag and have your babies. That's all I'm saying. Like, let's be honest. Very great dividends. German company, okay. Dang, we going international, okay. Like that. International. I haven't looked at anything outside. Like, people tell me look at Forex all the time. Can't. I don't know what, I probably could. I could get into it, but there's so much into my own market that I don't even know what's going on. You're a pioneer, Nicole. Look, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. And here's the thing, like I'm just out here documenting my journey with everything that I've learned through my life and see what sticks, help people out, make a difference in people's life. If you watch my last video, you already know. You already know the dream, you already know the story, you already know where I'm trying to go. So it's special for me. This is much bigger than YouTube for me. Greetings from San Diego in the house. What up? Okay, Orange County, myself, California. I'm about an hour, maybe an hour and a half up from you. So love to see that. Love the Cali in the house. That's freaking awesome. It's weird how good they've been paying international companies are. Yeah, I do know, like you said, there are a lot of Canadian banks. I know a lot of people love that. People be eating up Canadian banks. For real. I just haven't looked at it because Unilever. I had Unilever on my watch list since the day I opened a portfolio, and I just never bought it. But I like it. I like it too. Let's see. What are my top 3 companies? And like I said, This may change because I am a female and we change our minds all the time. But as of right now in this moment of recording, Waste Management, Apple, Pepsi. Waste Management, Apple, and Pepsi are my top 3 stocks. My bread and butter, my ride or dies, my favorite, hands down. If I only had 3 stocks in my portfolio, it'd be those 3. That's pretty crazy if you ask me, but that would be it, hands down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This one, the next question is, how many stocks do I plan on owning in my account? In my accounts, because y'all know I have a few. I have too many. So in my dividend portfolio, I'm thinking around 50-ish. Probably 50 is good for me. My growth portfolio, probably around 10 or so. And then I'd probably hold like 3 to 5 contracts for options, like option contracts in there. That's kind of what I'm gearing towards. And then my Roth IRA, I only have 4. And I never talk about my Roth, but it's very important to have a Roth. But I have VTI, VOO. I have VUG? Let me check my notes. Yeah, VUG, and then VTV. Just some Vanguard funds. It ain't sexy. It ain't fun, but it works. Top 3 growth stocks. Ooh. I think currently, I like, Tattooed Chef. Yeah, Tattooed Chef would have to be one. What's another one? There's a company called Cloudera that I actually really like. I like that. And then I hate to say Apple because they pay dividends. Like, it's not really like a growth, like whatever. But Apple, I think to me is just a growth stock. Like when I think of Apple, I don't think of its dividend, even though it pays one and it's increasing it and it's going to. I see Apple as a very big growth stock. Thoughts on real estate tech? That's funny you mentioned that. Are you talking about like just them in general, like the companies, or like Zillow the stock? Because if we're talking about the company, Zillow rips off real estate agents. Like I'm telling you right now, point blank period, they rip us off. They steal our listings. They promote it. Like if you ask about it now, what they're rolling out now is their own brokerage. And so they're going to put in there like a button that says make an offer. And if you see a house, you can literally make an offer and they represent you. Like they're trying to take away real estate agents. And so for that, I'm not a fan. And Redfin is just like low commissions, like half, I want to say a bad word, but also like, gotta check myself. But they just, yeah, I'm not a fan. Cannabis stocks. I've been looking at it, but I don't know enough. Like that's really point blank period. Like I don't know enough. I don't smoke weed. Like I hate the smell of it. I hate almost all stuff about it. I don't hate on people who do it, but it's just not for me. Did I pick up any ARC-X? Dude, I didn't. The ARC funds though, for me, I don't know how I feel about them. Like she's Kathy, girl. See, there's a girl. Okay, she's a little weird. Not weird. She's a little different. Let's just put it that way. But she's pioneering for sure. Planet 13. Do you ever plan on owning international stocks? I've honestly, truly never thought about it because I feel like there's so many stocks in the U.S. market that like work for me, that I love, that I like. I'd probably look into it. I mean, I guess, but here's the deal. Like I could come up with 50 stocks in my portfolio in the U.S. market and be cool with that. Like I don't really have, if one pops out to me and becomes like this behemoth of a stock that I need to know about and have, then yeah, I'd look into it. Open door. Yeah, see, I just see these as, they're just different in my perspective because I am a licensed agent. So I see that their goal really truly is to get rid of the agent. Like they're really trying to get rid of us, and they're trying to have people lose their jobs. So I'm not really here for that. Planet has done very well for me. Yeah. I know Jeremy was talking about that a lot. Here's the thing. I think I saw him talking about it a lot, and I said, I'm not interested. If I'm being 100% honest. But he's a smart dude. Respect, man. He's a smart guy. He knows what he's talking about, but I think as soon as he started talking about it, I was like, that's just another hype thing, and the stock price will drive up because his million subs will go buy it. Not that that's like accurate or true. I have no idea. That was just my personal thought process. But yeah, no, I it's probably fine. I've never dove into it. But let's see. Do I buy fractional shares? Someone left a question and asked me if I buy fractional shares, and I do. So most of my holding, not most, well, actually, yeah. In my growth portfolio, my Robinhood portfolio is where I do my fractional shares. My E-Trade account, my long-term dividend, you can't buy fractional shares with E-Trade. That's like the one thing, like E-Trade, like, come on. But I'm also extremely OCD, and I don't want 0.77876. Like, in my long-term portfolio, I want to have those shares. I want to own those shares. I want to hold those shares. So I will always buy full shares in that. But my growth, I do have fractional. So I do buy fractional shares. I live in Vegas. Planet has some huge growth ahead. Yeah, I grew up in Vegas too as a kid. A lot of people don't know that. I'm sure 100% of you didn't know that. But yeah, I lived there. God, I was 2. I think I moved out when I was 11. So Vegas life, that Vegas kid life right here. What do you think of PSEC? I got it for free. I got 1 share of it for free in Robinhood, and that's what I know about that. But I do know a lot of people talk about it. I do know people like it. But all I know is I got it for free, and that's that. Favorite streaming service? What would be my favorite streaming service? YouTube. I mean, that's what I watch. If I'm outside of YouTube, maybe Netflix. I have Hulu. I have Disney Plus. I literally don't leave YouTube ever. So that would have to be it. I'm on it all the time. I'm a Target gal. Walmart is gonna be popping. Doesn't Walmart have those drones too that like deliver your groceries to your house? Is that a thing? I saw that. And yeah, you know what? You're right. Like Walmart, they doing things. Here's the thing with Walmart, I feel they're integrating a lot of great things. They're integrating a lot. But Target is just a different. Here's the thing. It's like a Starbucks. It's like, what was the other example I gave? I'm like, I can't remember what I even said. It was Starbucks and something else where I felt like it was like a luxury brand, the experience, the feeling, kind of the societal kind of like feel that you have when you're like, oh, I got a Target or like whatevs. They have that going for them. And Walmart has a very derogatory thing associated with it, which isn't necessarily like it's true, but it's just, that is what it is. And like, when you think Walmart, you know exactly, when I say Walmart, you know exactly the kind of individual that popped into your damn head. Don't lie. Okay? Don't lie. And unfortunately, that's just the reality of the situation. Like, that's just what it is. And when you think of Target, you have a very individual who also pops up in your head. That's really not great either, but it's better. They're a giant company with a startup mentality. I feel that. They have, like, you have to, like, even as a big company, you have to, like, what's the word? You have to continue to think about how you can change your business to what society's doing. Whoa, chill. So like Amazon, everyone's looking at Amazon like, how the heck can I do that? Because they're going to run me out of business. How can I become more like Amazon to the consumer? And they always constantly have to be doing that. Costco. It was Costco for me with the free samples, but then they got rid of that in COVID. So if you guys go to Costco, get the very berry sundae. I'm telling you right now. Honestly, they might have discontinued it. And they shouldn't have, because that thing was popping. But anyway, that's my take on that. So another question I got was, when do I decide to sell a stock? Here's the thing. My answer 90% of the time is never. That's not really in my game plan. But in my growth portfolio, I have more of like a, what's the word? Like I have more of a goal to get the overall portfolio to X amount of dollars. So when I get that, I would think about selling my positions, if that makes any sense. Otherwise, I invest money I don't care to lose. So if it went to zero, I'm chilling. But otherwise, I'm gonna wait until it gives me what I want, and then I'll sell it. Like that's about as much thought as I put into that. Because like I said, in the dividend, I don't sell. Hey, what's going on? I haven't talked to you in a long time. Welcome, Levi. I don't know. The jeans are nice. Should only sell when you don't believe in the company. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm like, if the company goes against what you agree with, if the company's messing it up, you don't like the direction they're going, sell it. I mean, whatever. For me, though, whatever I put in my long-term portfolio, I don't plan on selling ever for like 20, 30, maybe 35, 40 years. So that's just my take on that. I don't have that in my mind. Levi stock. You guys might. The father unit. Are you moving your name? Anyway, parents, you know what I mean? Levi stock. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know enough about it. Point blank, period. Let's see. Sector ETFs. Someone asked me about like investing in sector ETFs. One ETF I looked at that was specific to a sector was jets for airlines. Outside of that, I haven't really looked. I just like my 3 core ETFs. SPYG, SPYV, SPYD. G, V, and D. You got growth, value, dividend. Like all you need. It's literally all you need. And then, let's see. What do I think of crypto? I think it was giving me really good returns, and I held it too long yesterday. That's about all I think about it. I don't really know much more. I don't understand crypto. I just don't, like, point blank period. I rode the hype. Sold Nicola for a quick profit. You got out at a good time then, my friend. That thing was a hot mess for quite a minute. Hot Mess Express. Levi stock. Yeah, I'm still going back to that. I'm like, Levi had a damn stock. No, I knew they had a stock, just not something I ever looked into. Because here's the thing, like I could buy a share of almost anything, everything. Like everything's probably okay. Okay, I shouldn't, honestly, no. Don't ever say that again, Nikki. Not everything is okay. But I think you get what I'm trying to say. Like, there's so many good options. And I think it just comes down to the person and your understanding of the company to figure out if it's a good investment for you personally. Just a little bit of money. Is it cheap? How much is it right now? Can I get you my stock trading Discord? I mean, I could make an appearance. I don't really trade stocks that much anymore. I wish I could, but I work 8 to 5 at an office. But I'm always down. Always down. Am I gonna buy a rental property soon? Let's answer the first part. Am I gonna buy one? Yes. Soon? It's up in the air. Okay, it's up in the air. I think for me, 2022 is looking more realistic. But who knows? I mean, golly, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna buy one as soon as I possibly can. Here's the thing though, like, the thing that really messed me up was in order to buy a house, you have to have 2 years of work experience in a specific field. And I have that. But COVID hit and I got furloughed. And so I've been trying to figure out like if it restarts, if it still counts. And I found out it will still count. So it's not like you had a gap in your employment. So I'm technically good to go. I just don't have the down payment. So that's it. That's the main thing. Option traders. I've dabbled. I mean, sure. I've dabbled in it. I made some good money. I lost a lot of money, the usual. I really wish, I wish that's something I could have continued to do. I miss it every morning. I miss it every day. But with my job, I just can't do the daily options trading like I used to. So you should start a crypto portfolio with just like 50 a week or something. Okay. I like that idea. I should do that. Maybe I could turn the Robinhood into a crypto hood. Well, I could just add it in there. It doesn't have to be separate, I guess. I've had so many, you guys, I have too many. I can't keep track. I have too many. Like, I have 7 shares of Disney in this thing called Computer Share, and I forget about it every day. I forget I have them. Grow your portfolio may get you on selling covered calls. You ditch the dividend. If you think for 1 second that I'm ditching a dividend portfolio, you need help. That is never going to happen. Here's the thing. The only thing that I would cash out my dividend portfolio for is a property. Otherwise, absolutely not interested. We're a like literally it's a dividend family. And like people just want to make money so dang fast. You guys, like, I don't know. Y'all need to relax, okay? Relax. Make it a goal every day to make $10 more than you did and like move on. Like, this thing it's a long game. Plus, if you put yourself in a position to make $1,000 in a day, you best be ready to lose $1,000 in a day. And a lot of people think they are, but they're not. They're not ready for that. Covered call premiums. Okay, here's the thing with the options, like all iron condors and covered puts and covered calls, and I mean, what is all that? What is all that? I mean, sure, if you want to do all that, but for me, I'd rather buy a couple shares of Pepsi, go to bed at night, wake up with 10, 15, 20, 100, $1,000 in 50 years every 3 months and do it all over again. Dividends help me sleep at night. That's what I'm saying. If it weren't for my dividend portfolio, I'd be a hot mess. A hot mess. If you could only invest in one stock, what would you want it to be? Oh my. One. I only get one. Picking the 3 was kind of hard enough. If I get one stock, you guys think you know what my answer would be? I'm interested. I want you guys to comment what you think my one stock would be. It's in my head right now. I'm sending it to you telepathically. So I want to know what you guys think it is. Amazon. If I had the money to get into Amazon, shoot, sure. Tesla, you're playing games. I'm dead. Definitely not Tesla, I can tell you that. I'm gonna give you guys like 10 more seconds. I feel like it should be very easy. Out of those top 3, which one would be the one? Pepsi. No, it's actually not. It's not Pepsi. So it's either Waste Management or Apple. And let me tell you guys, it's gonna be Apple. It's Apple, probably for the rest of ever, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Apple is hands down my favorite stock ever. Not just because of the company that it is, but like the products it has, the way it's changed my life, basically humanity, the dividend. I mean, it's really got it all. It's got it all. And I'm such a consumer and like such a fangirl of it. Hard to beat. It's just hard to beat. Let me make sure I'm not blowing you guys out of the water here. I'm very close to this mic. I'm also trying to not be as animated as I usually am because this thing would shake and I feel like you guys would have like motion sickness and whatnot. Is it the safest though? Apple is one of the most financially sound companies. Been investing a year with 77.20. You know what? That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. I sell Apple calls every week. Look, if it works for you, it works for you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Don't fix it if it ain't broke for you. For your girl, it's a different story. I wish Steve Jobs, I wish he could just see what like his baby is doing. You know what I mean? Like I wish he could see what is happening and what a difference his dream made. Yeah. Like Apple is the most financially sound company I believe that there is. That's why the payout ratio for Apple and his dividends like literally 25%. I do own Microsoft already. Although I don't know how much. I think like 2 shares, something like that. Because I just get excited by Apple. So if I'm going to buy something up in that price point, I'm buying Apple. Let me see. Let me check for you. Let me look. Got to look underneath this microphone arm. Oh, golly. I hit it with my hat. Yeah, I only have 2 shares. That thing is $260 dang dollars. I have 2 shares and an average cost of $186.57. So that's what I got going on for me. But that's expensive. That is expensive. I gotta tell you. That's crazy. They should probably do a split pretty soon. I would think when that thing hits like $400, they should split it. That's just my personal opinion, though. How long have I been on this thing? How do I know? Oh my, an hour and 20 minutes. I always mirror. We really do. It really is like that. Like we really on the same page with that. We need a discounter. That's what I'm saying. Like split it. Chipotle needs to split it. I would be interested in Chipotle if they split it. But right now, no way. I just feel like there's so many other things I'd rather buy. An hour 20, dang y'all. Okay. We out here. I only have one more question on here. So if you want to ask something, put it in there. I'll answer for you. I got you. Let me check something real quick. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. Google. Yeah. Google. We've got to bring Google down to planet Earth. I don't know what's going on there, but it's got to come back to planet Earth. I also feel like my lighting is now dark. No? What the heck? It was fine. Oh. Okay. Man. Anyway, okay, so the last question that I got in my Instagram, why did you start YouTube? So here's the thing. I started YouTube in a very weird place in my life, and I started producing content that's very different than what I'm doing right now. And I think I started it as a way for me to have therapy and a way for me to get my emotions, a way for me to get what was my heart out into wherever YouTube goes. But Rogers Finance, my guy, I freaking love you. Thank you so much. Tell grandma I said hi. Go have fun. And I'll talk to you next time. But for me, YouTube was always an outlet. And then I just made stuff that I felt I wanted to talk about. And then some things happened with my family, and they didn't want me. Let's just say they didn't want me doing it. Okay. And so that hurt me for a while, and I was off of it for a while. And then I moved out, and I started kind of trying to produce the content again. And then I realized that wasn't on my heart so much anymore. And then I got into dividend investing. I got my real estate license. I got more into the whole aspect of money, building wealth, investing, real estate, making more money, side hustles like DoorDash, stuff like that. And I was like, I'm just going to document this journey with money. And so, bada boom, bada bing, here we are, documenting the journey about money. And right now, if you watch the last video, you guys know my overall goal and my thought with where YouTube is for me right now, where it's going for me. And that's just really the goal. And we're just going to document as much as possible along the way. And hopefully people want to join. Hopefully people enjoy what they see. They enjoy hanging out. And that's really it. So, you guys, those were all the questions that I got. And to be honest with you, I loved every single one of them. I actually loved hanging out with you guys. Like, I really am looking forward to doing this like once a weekend. I hope the time worked out for everybody. You all can let me know later. But yeah, you guys, I'm freaking stoked. I think this was amazing. I just, here's the thing. I love to vibe with y'all. Like, I love to just chill with y'all. Like, I don't want to hang up. Like I'm hanging up the phone. What? Like, I don't want to get off, but at the same time, like, it's about time, I guess. It's been an hour and a half, and if you guys don't have any more questions, if you do, obviously I'm here for you. But I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who stopped by. If you've made it this far on the replay, like, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, you're a real one, and every single person that came through this chat who left a comment, you are the real MVP. My goodness, I love you. You think you really think it's gonna get to $2? Like, stop playing with me. If you really think that coin is going to $2, swear it on your grandma's life. Because I'm telling you right now, if that thing hits $1, I'm probably selling it, to be honest. But let me look at what it's at. What's it at right now? Let me see. Hold on. I'm checking the coins. I'm checking my. Okay, it's not looking good, you guys. I'm down almost 7.5% today in that. Look at, you see that? Not good. So if you're telling me it's gonna go to $2, don't get me overly excited. Okay, don't do that. Sheesh. Don't do that. But you guys, if you could, obviously, you know the rules here. Here's the other thing, you guys. If you really want to help me out, like if you really enjoy hanging out with me, all this stuff, and we can do these live, like I'm obsessed. I'm doing them every weekend, like it is what it is. But all these, we always say smash the like button, comment, whatever. You know what really helps? If you watch a video, go watch another video. Put it on in the back with the volume off. Go to the bathroom, do what you got to do. That is a very, very good way to help us out for free. And nobody talks about that because we don't want to be thirsty for the views. But if you want to help and support, that is the best way to do it. All right? I'm telling you, that's the name of the game here. Just hold it. Okay. I'll diamond hands it. I swear to you. I will hold that baby. But if it hits $1, I got to be real upfront and honest. Like, that's going to be tempting as hell. That is going to be tempting. I'm also tempted to add more. Like, I want to buy more. But I just don't know. I'm like, but if I lose it, am I okay with that? And I'm not sure I'm okay with it. Trini Moore and watch your videos all the time. I freaking love you. You're probably the MVP that I kiss at the end of every single video. And I mean it. It's for you. If that thing goes to, but here's the thing, I'd sell it at $1 and like, it'd probably go to like $10. Only invest what you're okay with. Like literally, that's the same. That's the story with everything. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to add any more right now to that, just because I don't know if I'm okay with losing that right now. Because I'm trying to save up for a multitude of things. I have to save. I'll be open. I'll be transparent with you guys. I'm trying to save $5,000 for a course I want to take. I'm trying to save at least $1,300 for new software that I want to use. What else? I want at least $2,000 for a new couch. We getting close to $10,000 I'm trying to save. So, if I put $300 into the coins, okay, and them coins screw me, then I'm gonna have a problem. That's why I haven't. I mean, I do buy, but I haven't been buying that much lately, just because I am saving for a multitude of things, and that's more important. And what I'm saving for is also investments. So it's investing into my channel, it's investing into my business, it's investing into my livelihood and my life. So I look at that as also an investment. So if you're saving money and you're not investing it in the stock market, but you're saving it for something else, as long as it's an investment to you, then it's not a waste. If you go buy a backpack that's $90 from, what's that company, like Columbia or North Face, do you need that? No. But if you want to spend $3,000 on a course because it's going to make you a better, whatever, photographer, videographer, music person, like whatever, then do it. That's an investment. And that's going to have huge ROI for you because no one can take away any knowledge, skills, education that you have. Like your portfolio could go to zero and you lose your money. But if you took $5,000 and invested in education and you learn a new skill and can market that skill and profit off that skill, then that money went above and beyond. You'll make that money back and then some. So that's my take on all that, okay? I know you probably didn't ask for it, but that's my take on all that. But you guys, it has been an hour and a half. I do have to go. I am actually door dashing in about half an hour that I will be filming and will be putting on the channel as long as it's actually a decent shift and not like the last one I tried to do where I got no orders at all whatsoever. So you guys, I freaking love y'all, okay? I love you so much. If you made it to the end of the video, you're the real MVP. You know I love you. And like always, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and close out like always, okay? Enjoy the journey, whatever your journey is. Always remember to do what sets your hearts. Oh my God, I'm blurry. On fire. And I will see y'all, I know I will, in my next video. Bye, guys. I love you.